Welcome back to the vlog. And yeah, this video isn't quite how I was hoping it would go. I bought a brand new GoPro Max, the one with a 360 view, hoping that it would be a lot better like video quality and also like content where we could see every single angle, in front, behind, so people overtaking me overtaking other people, and yeah, hoping it was going to be better. But for some reason the GoPro was just awful. The quality was actually good, but the majority of the videos either stopped halfway through or while actually trying to download them, they're just missing. So I'm a bit gutted. We've obviously not really been able to capture much of the weekend, and obviously with it being my first one, I was really hoping we'd be able to get every single session. But I have actually sent the GoPro back, and I'll just be buying another one for the next round at Snetterton. And I believe we will also be trying to take another camera with us as well, so maybe if one does die we will still get the footage. But nevertheless, it was actually a very good weekend. We achieved a lot more than we ever thought we would do. Yeah, went there with the mindset of just 1, enjoying ourselves, 2, learning as the weekend went on, 3, coming home in one piece, with the kart in one piece as well. And yeah, we done all of them things, and say along the way picked up my first ever win in the first race. So that was an achievement in itself. Hitting 100 mile an hour in a kart as well was something I always wanted to try and do. We actually done that as well. So yeah, overall really good weekend. So what I'm going to do in this video is just show you the sort of just a couple of the clips of me sort of speaking about how the sessions went on, and then yeah, just maybe putting either a couple of videos in between or the videos at the end, just so you can see, because it didn't quite record all of them. So the ones that I did record, I'll try to put them in place. The ones that I didn't record properly, obviously we will just have to miss a couple of them out. But yeah, if you do enjoy it, let me know. Right, welcome back to the vlog. It will be my first ever time driving the Superkart today at Oulton Park. Obviously got a test day, so yeah, first session's just going to be get used to driving it. Never done anything with front brakes, obviously never done gears. Big learning curve for me today, but we will see how we get on in the first session. I'm out about 10:30, so it's now sort of 9:30, so we've got about an hour. Then we'll find out how we actually get on. So I will be back in a bit. first session is now complete and we're back in one piece. Didn't go off the track, didn't spin, so that was our main achievement. My lap time was a 2:03, which obviously I don't know how that compares to anyone else, but like top speed as well, 103 mile an hour. So I managed to go over 100 mile an hour in a superkart, which is what one of my goals was for this weekend. My last lap was faster, but everyone's sort of coming in front, so I came in just to make sure I hadn't missed a checker flag. But yeah, kart's all in one piece. It's really good, and yeah, definitely a new experience for me. So we're now just going to quickly check over the kart, and then when we go out again later, try and go a bit faster. Goal is, I think today, if it's possible to get under a 2 minute, then that would be for me like my goal. But we'll see what we get. So second session is now complete, and we went from obviously being at a 2-minute 3-second lap to a 1:52, so quite a big improvement. Gained like 6 miles an hour as well, so up to 109 as sort of my top speed. We were revving out, so have actually just changed the gearing slightly to see if we can get any more speed. Did do my first overtake as well. Was actually on a 250, so having a good battle out there. My GoPro didn't actually record the whole session, so a bit of a shame there, but other than that, quite a good session. Did have my first sort of big moment as such, a little bit sideways, but managed to save it and get going again, so learned from that one. But the tyres we are on are like very old, 2-3 years old, so we are now going to put on some new tyres and see if we can have a bit more grip, a bit more confidence that way, and see if we can go any faster. back in from third session and it got cut short. We only done 3 laps on new rubber. Someone's wheel come off by the looks of it, or they put it in the wall and the wheel come off. So yeah, session got stopped early. Obviously with the new tyres that we had on, I only took it steady, so laps obviously were getting faster, but never got to put a decent lap time in. So not quite sure what time we'll do with the new rubber. Still got one more session, so hopefully going to go out in that. Did have quite a bad, I pulled to the right while going in a straight line, so we've just sort of had a look around the car. Going to swap the wheels back and just see if they're just unbalanced, but hopefully 4th session we can actually sort of put some decent times in and see if we can improve from the 152 that we got earlier. So that is now the last session of the day complete, and we got down to a 1:49.9, which I'm actually really happy with. It was on my last lap. The new tyres were definitely better, but it's still pulling to the right. But we did find out, yeah, one of the tyres is sort of about 10 to 15 mil bigger, so we'll definitely put some different tyres on for tomorrow. Hopefully cure that. The gearing we done, I think it might not be quite right. Actually, we had a better top speed on the gearing we had this morning, so we might change that back. But yeah, overall for first day in the Superkart, quite happy with the pace we've got. So you'd say definitely not the fastest, but I don't think we're the slowest on track, so that's sort of my main aim. I wanted to get under a 2 minute at the start of the day, and yeah, down to 1:49.9, so happy with how that goes. Now it's just time to have a quick check over, get everything cleaned, and then yeah, get ready for tomorrow. Race day is now finally here, the day we've sort of been waiting for the most. The kart is all ready to go, we believe. We've made a couple of changes. We do have a brand new set of tyres on. We are out at quali, or for quali, at 9:15. So for us the goal is just a finish the session, start off slow, so you just scrub the tyres a little bit, and then just every lap try and sort of go a little bit faster, and see what lap time we can get. So there's a lot of background noise at the minute because everyone's sort of starting their karts, warming them up. We've already sort of got ours started and warmed that up, so yeah, not long until we're out for quali. Goal for my lap time is yesterday ended up at 1:49.9. Plan is just to not qualify last. That's the goal. Even if we can beat a 2:50, that'd be quite nice.
You might struggle with gears if that's not in the right place, but at least you get out. Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Hey, sorry, yeah, sorry. First, yeah?
Wait up.
want to try tighten it more? Or? I mean, there's like...
It's on, don't...
There's like 6-7 cars on track now. All gone. So
I took a fucking torch back, Jack.
Oh. I mean, it feels alright, but I've just been like... I mean, I come out the pits down the left, red flag. I was just... I'm not pulling it hard, I just...
Yeah. Let's just get qualifying in.
But I just don't know if it's worth how long we got. Say there's 2 carts down the left. There's 2 carts off over there. There's one at the last corner. And there's an ambulance on them now.
So back from a very eventful qualifying, and yeah, didn't go quite to plan from the start. As we went to leave the Park Ferme area, our gear linkage bit come off, so didn't actually have any gears. So Dad quickly ran back, managed to get some tools and just about get it together. I went out the pit lane and watched someone spin in front, and then by the second corner they'd red flagged it, so obviously got it back to the pit lane, quickly just checked it over, and then when we went out we only had 3 laps, so obviously 1 to scrub in the new tyre and then sort of 2 to try and push, but they were so slippery from the start that I couldn't actually push that hard. But I think we've qualified 34th and there's 44, 48 people here, so because I only got 3 laps and a lot of them sort of done 5 or 6. Happy with how we went. Just obviously now got to see where we start for the race. I think we were last in the 125s, but on my fastest lap, which was the last lap, I actually got sort of held up a little bit by some of the 250s through the corners. I actually did manage to overtake one as well, but you say it got me back in a straight line, and say just getting caught up through the corners, so I couldn't carry my corner speed. But yeah, to finish it, first qualifying done. Now just looking forward to the race. is my first race complete, and we started 20th, which was third in class. Got a pretty poor start because the car in front of me didn't really move and I didn't want to like jump it, but everyone else just went, so next session just know as soon as the lights go out we will go. But yeah, started 20th, third in class, managed to finish 12th overall, which was actually first in class, so we ended up winning my first ever race we've done, which yeah, absolutely over the moon with. Going into today just hoping to finish and not come last, and yeah, to move up from 20th to 12th with obviously all the 250s, the 450s, the twins, the division 1s on track. Yeah, to come away with a win is sort of more than we've ever hoped for, and sort of can't thank everyone enough for helping me so far and yeah, getting the car spot on. Had a really good battle as well. Started off a little bit slower, and then I could see the 125s in front, so I just pushed on a little bit harder. Caught up one of them, had a good little battle, made it past him, he got me back again, as I say, then got him back, and then caught up the leader, and I did make a move on the brakes, sort of had a little bit of a lock up, but we come out in front, and then he did get me back again, and then I just pushed really hard. Going on to the last lap, there was like sort of a second gap, so I pushed as hard as I could through the first sector. Managed to get close enough and then into the last corner, so just sort of braked early, got on the power a little bit early, managed to get like a cut back, like due to another 250 in the mix of us, and yeah, managed to get the run to the line and win my first race. Not sure how much footage I got from the race because my GoPro sort of switched off halfway through. The 360 mode's just not really working that well for us at the minute, so for the second race we're just going to go to a standard view, just front facing, just so hopefully we do get an actual video of the race. But yeah, winning the first race, more than we could have ever have asked for, and now just got to try to do the same in the second one. Well, that is the race day done, and I finished, I don't know if I finished overall in that one, but we finished P2 in class, dropped down at the start into P3, managed to finally get back into back into P2, and then just trying to say close the gap up to leader, but on track he was just too far ahead that I couldn't close him up. I don't actually think my GoPro for some reason recorded it at all. I think it actually cut out, so don't think I got any footage from that, which is a shame. But yeah, finishing P2 in class, which from yeah, coming into today didn't ever think what would be that high up, so can't moan with how the weekend has gone. First time in it, absolutely love the kart, and can't wait to actually get back out again. I think our next round is at Snetterton, so we come away from today, should be joint in the championship if they do it in class points, which is yeah, more than we ever thought, so happy days, and yeah, really good weekend. So the last thing is I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that has helped so far. Obviously my dad for getting the car, putting all the time in, the effort, the money to go get it, build it, sort of prepare it, learn how to do everything we need to do. Yeah, sort of really thank you for that. Everyone that has helped so far, so at the weekend several people were coming over helping us out a lot. Jordan Bailey coming up to give us a hand on race day did really help us. Sam Moss for, just say, obviously we got the engine from him that we raced on, and yeah, the engine was mega all weekend, and obviously he was helping with some of the setup advice and what to run, and yeah, can't thank him enough. Also, while quickly talking about Sam Moss, if you want to see what it's like going more than 10 seconds a lap faster than what I did around Oulton, go check out Sam Moss's YouTube. I will leave a link in the description. On Sunday in his last race he was absolutely on fire, set a new lap record. Yeah, just go watch it and you'll see what real speed actually is. Absolutely crazy the speed he was carrying through the corners. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, to be fair. But yeah, definitely worth going and checking his out. John Riley, Red Speed, for all of his help and advice during the weekend as well as all the other drivers that did come over during the weekend to say give us some advice and help along the way. So Really do appreciate that, and look forward to seeing everyone at Snetterton. It will be live streamed on the Sunday, I believe, on British Automobile Racing Club on YouTube, so go check that out. And yeah, I will see you all then. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment, let me know, say what if you enjoyed the video, how you think I got on, obviously, as well as anyone watching, how I can improve. So I know I'm new to it and I will take anything on board, I will try anything. The downside sort of I've got is it didn't record the last race or sort of halfway through the first race, and I would say the two races are where I definitely improved a lot more, started carrying more speed, braking later, my gear changes started getting a little bit smoother, so my driving was definitely, I feel, a little bit better than what the video might show. But yeah, I will take on any advice anyone's got for me, and then yeah, try and put it into use at Snetterton and for the rest of the year. But I will see you in the next one.